I'm not seeking penance for what I've done, neighbors. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. This really means something to me! Cause dog, Krysten Ritter is officially confirmed to be reprising her role as Jessica Jones in Daredevil Born Again Season 2! I used to pray for times like this! But not only that, we also got some more teases and little tastes at cameos that could be appearing in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and you already know how I do. I theorize, and guess what? The Defenders are coming back! Either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. And this news comes to us first from Variety, but it's exclusively from Krysten Ritter's mouth herself. Because according to Variety, the announcement was made during Disney's upfront presentation to advertisers in New York, where Krysten Ritter took the stage with Charlie Cox to reveal that she would be, in fact, joining the show for the second season. Saying, and I quote, "It's so great to be back, returning to Jessica after 3 seasons and the Defenders, and now joining the MCU. I'm so excited to bring back this iconic character, and without giving too much away, there is much more in store for Jessica Jones. This is going to be an incredible season."
And can I just say something real quick? Hear me out. Can I speak? If I speak, I might be in big trouble. But man, Krysten Ritter is aging not like milk. She's aging like a fine wine because she is elite milk. And I love just how excited she is to be returning as Jessica Jones, because she immediately went to Instagram, took a picture of that biker jacket that Jessica Jones is known for wearing, and said, "There she is, ... with a little demon emoji. Uh-oh, demon home." Hey, I love how Krysten Ritter's on my type of timing. I love that. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I wonder if she's really going to be wearing that biker jacket, or they're going to give her a cool MCU-fied suit. Either way, I can't wait to see her fly, or I guess in her words, fall with style.
Words can't describe how excited I am to see her return as Jessica Jones, because I recently rewatched season 1 and I was reminded just how good she is in the role and how good that season is. Can we get the Purple Man back? One of the most underappreciated MCU villains ever. And if she does come back, can we finally pay this joke off and have her wear her comic accurate suit? I love this fan comic art of her trying on the suit. It's just like, it's so Jessica. Absolutely not. It's me, Jessica. If you know, you know. But hold on, Jessica. Wait a minute now. This ain't that bad. And also, if she does return, I would love it if she's already married to Luke Cage and shit. If they already got Danielle. Who, if you know about Danielle Cage, you know about Danielle Cage. That's a different video for another day. But I would hope they at least tease this relationship, because it's one of my favorite in comics history. So it looks like the first domino has dropped ever since Daredevil said we need an army.
But before we get into that army, Charlie Cox himself was at Disney up front, like I mentioned before, with Krysten Ritter. But on the carpet, he actually teased some very exciting cameos might be coming to Daredevil Born Again Season 2. And all I gotta say is it's super exciting. Listen to the interview yourself.
No, Marvel is, of course, known for their crossovers. Yeah. Can we expect any fun cameos this season?
Yeah. Yeah.
An easy answer there.
But who are the other members of this army, and who are these cameos that Charlie Cox himself is teasing? Well, thankfully, Krysten Ritter has kind of pointed us in the right direction of what kind of cameos we can expect in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, baby.
Because as soon as I heard Daredevil say that, and that bald-headed demon Fisk outlawing all vigilantes, I said, I got an army you could build. Here it is. I need it more than air. You already know Jessica's not the only one. I feel like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. We got 2 stones down. We need a couple more to go. But there's something else very important that Variety put in their article, and that's that part of the Netflix Marvel deal included a provision which prevented these characters featured in the shows from appearing in any non-Netflix series or film for at least 2 years after they're canceled. I'm guessing that's why it took a little bit longer than they would have expected. But now that they finally nailed down Daredevil Born Again as like the Netflix universe born again into the MCU, it's the perfect place to introduce all of the old Defenders. We already got the Punisher reintroduced. And I want to go back to Krysten Ritter's quote when she says there's much more in store for Jessica Jones. Mind you, the Punisher came back and it's already confirmed that he's getting his own special presentation. In an ideal and just world, this would be our Defenders team defending New York City from the AVT. But I'm more than okay than settling for this, because I also need the return of Colleen Wing. That's my Iron Fist. Ooh. But also, since we know some of these characters are getting special presentations, this would be the perfect time to give us a Heroes for Hire special presentation, a series. I don't care. I need it more than air, because after they're done with Kingpin, New York's gonna need a new mayor. And while we're at it, give us a Daughters of the Dragon special presentation, because and mind you, we've already been getting some set photos of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and we know he's gonna get a new black suit, which is basically just a red suit spray painted over. And we got that demon bullseye demon home, this time with a way better costume on the left to the right. At least he actually got the bullseye. I mean, you can barely see it, but at least he's got it on his forehead. But either way, this is one of the biggest and first dominoes to drop in the Defenders finally returning to the MCU. And while the potential return of the Defenders in the MCU has me so damn excited, there's even more news that we got today that has me even more excited for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, because according to Brad Winderbaum, the success of Daredevil Born Again has given Marvel Studios a quote-unquote the confidence of making the show annually into the future. Now, this right here is something to be very excited about, because we know we're getting Daredevil Born Again Season 2 sometime next year already, since I think they're almost done filming, or they're filming right now. But the reason this quote has me so damn excited, outside of the fact that we're going to be getting Daredevil Born Again
every single year for who knows how many years. Like, oh my God, I used to pray for times like this. But it tells me that they have a plan for Daredevil. They have a plan for this new Defender saga in the MCU. And there's just so much potential that they can do with all of these characters. And hearing that they have the confidence after what Daredevil Born Again did, which, by the way, Daredevil Born Again actually increased the viewership numbers of the first 3 seasons of Daredevil on Disney+. So while it was kind of a success on streaming, it was even more successful for all of their other programs in their library. So that right there tells you that people want Daredevil. People need Daredevil. And on top of that, with the recent news from Kevin Feige himself saying that they're trying to make television separate viewing from the movies, so not essential to the movies, but they obviously are all set in the same universe. So this tells me that they're trying to build out their own television universe. And what better character to take that out than Daredevil? Having Daredevil be the leader of like this new grounded New York City gritty underground freaking television series. Oh my goodness. The television universe, I should say. Just imagine the potentiality of it. And with all the great Daredevil storylines there are out there, like, he is definitely one of Marvel's most popular characters, one of my personal favorite characters. And while it does suck because it seems like he's not going to be featured in the movies and they want him to be like the star of the television side of Marvel Studios, you know, I can't help but be excited because we're actually getting more content of Daredevil on TV than we would in movies.
What about Avengers Doomsday? Any chance we could see you there?
Not me. I'm excited to see it, but I'm not involved in that. Yeah.
And
yep, you heard it from the man himself. Charlie Cox confirms that he is not returning for Daredevil in Avengers Doomsday. And, you know, normally I would say this is an Andrew Garfield, I'm not the werewolf situation, and he's probably just lying, but I genuinely believe him because I don't think Avengers Doomsday, she should have asked about Secret Wars. I feel like he might make an appearance in Avengers Secret Wars because that's going to be like literally everybody from every Marvel Cinematic project in the history of Marvel Cinematic projects, at least the ones that they have the rights to, are going to be returning in Secret Wars. But I definitely believe, Charlie, that he's not going to be in Doomsday, especially with the events that are going on in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. He's got a bigger fish to fry right now, at least in his world. You know, Hell's Kitchen needs protection, the New York City needs protection. The AVT are out there terrorizing normal civilians and hiding masks on them to say that they're vigilantes. Like, bro, this man got his hands full, and that's why he needs an army. So while it is a little disappointing that he's probably not going to be in Avengers Doomsday, I'm just excited for the future of Daredevil in general because it seems like they're really putting a spotlight on him, and I love that. The final thing I'm going to mention here is the fact that we got the Jessica Jones Twitter account quote tweeting that Krysten Ritter will reprise her role as Jessica Jones in Daredevil Born Again Season 2 with, "I need to update my resume." Like, that's just so Jessica Jones. It's just got me so damn excited to see her in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. And I just love little gimmicks like this on Twitter. This marketing campaign is hilarious. So now, confirm the rest of the Defenders.
And I'm just overwhelmed with joy because I love the Netflix series. I love that entire universe. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is really about to be something so special. But let me know what you think about this news down in the comments below. And as always, like and follow for more.